Activision present. Still not yet.
Oh. Oh god.
Oh, this is loud as shit.
Yeah, it is.
The Dark Age of Crash, as everybody calls it.
Was it that bleak?
I wouldn't say it started yet. But we do have Aku Aku swallowing the camera.
And this was far from like the worst game of this era, even though that people are willing to say that it's just a slightly worse version of CTR, which isn't too bad per se.
Right, yeah.
Crash's statue of him just with his mouth agape.
Wait, so how many Crash games were between this and CTR?
Crash 4. That's why Crunch Bandicoot's here.
Right.
There was Wrath and the Game Boy Advance stuff, I think. I want to say either 3 or 5.
Oh yeah, right.
What's the-
Entrance happened because Entrance is in this game.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, then it was 3 between this and CTR.
It's just super weird that you, like, sent me this video for that YTP thing, and there's just, like, a new, like, protagonist character I've just never heard of before.
How can I fight those bandicoots? World, of course.
I'm gonna be here all day if we do this.
I can smell bandicoots.
Where's Kisara Westfield?
I know you can, Tiny, but you failed so many times.
He has a funny head.
Tiny, go
Yeah,
see if that
it
engine requires
looks like a butt
assistance.
plug.
It's not funny anymore.
It's only funny for talking about Entrance. Oh, poor Dingo Dial.
What did you break now?
That was weird. They like really leaned into the intergalactic racing thing.
Yeah, really doubled down on it here.
I mean, it's not a bad idea given that, like, you didn't have much else to work with other than 2 Game Boy games and Wrath of Cortex. So you might as well just be like, they're in outer space, because new tracks.
I just love that it's based on this story that apparently they just thought was terrible.
That too. And here's Steve Blum himself.
Yes.
Wait, is it?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Steve Blum's also the voice of Crash in this game, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And you will never see those characters again. In a cutscene, I mean.
Alright, yeah, and Dingo Dial and Polar, they're just secret characters now. Because they're brainwashed by fucking Humpty Dumpty back there. Humpty Dumpass.
I'm just glad that it's not Nitro Fueled where he has a skin that makes him look like a wooden doll, but we just dub him Poop Entrance.
Oh right, that fucking thing, yeah. I was
Just
about to
staring
make
at
that
me.
joke.
The cold, dead eyes.
That's the face of a Bandicoot who doesn't know where his series is gonna go next.
He's just like, yep, I'm confident in this. Please help me.
Crunch, where's your waist?
Like, seriously, what is this dude's deal? Like, he just came out of nowhere.
he was essentially the Shadow the Hedgehog of Crash Bandicoot in Wrath of
It is
Cortex.
decided. You will race across 4
Oh, dear.
worlds of my choosing. And if you should win each world's key, you will earn a chance to race the galactic champion for your freedom. To give you a fighting chance, I even modified your Earthling vehicles.
Thanks.
On to the first world.
Yeah, anti-gravity before Mario Kart 8.
Like
Oh,
how
right.
the house is just like a hollowed husk inside when it was going up the tractor beam.
Ah,
Hello, we're
Oxide!
here.
Yeah, Oxide's like reduced to a joke in this game.
You will have to race in order to win the Galaxy Circuit and go home. To compete in a race, drive
When you
onto
increase
a
the graphical
pad
quality,
with a
it
vortex on it. Finish
makes the
race
not
in
lip
first
syncing a
place
little
and
worse.
Win a trophy.
Yeah.
Collect trophies to create additional vortexes to more tracks. Good luck and drive fast. A warp pad is your gateway to a race. To compete in a race,
No.
drive onto
Thanks,
a
buddy.
warp pad with a vortex on it, and you will be transported to the track. Finish the race in first place to win a trophy. Collect
No
trophies
shit.
to create vortexes to other tracks.
Did you just say that, Aku Aku?
Maybe, I don't know. What?
Character select.
I mean, you could switch characters as opposed to the original, where you just stick with one and fuck you.
It. Well, you know.
What the fuck is that thing?
Which one?
The fucking baby head. Oh, it's gone now. My baby head.
That's Entrance.
Yeah, that's entrance.
Oh.
Right. Anyway, here's our warp orb stand-in, the tornado,
Oh.
and that thing, which I think is just. Yeah, there's a bunch of new power-ups in this, and I think the only one that was like, returning one is the TNT and Nitro crates and the bombs, because of course.
And the air canisters and the masks. And also, this happens.
Oh right.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, there's something of an, I guess, team mechanic in this game where, like, if you're close enough to your partner or whatever, you fill this bar up, and when you activate the thing, you just get like you can just spam a fuck ton of items for a few seconds.
What the fuck?
It's funny that they had a team mechanic in Crash Nitro Kart as opposed to the game with team in its title.
I don't... So, do you have to win first place, or is it okay if your partner gets it?
I think you have to win first place, if I remember. It doesn't count if your teammate does.
Why?
I couldn't tell you.
So they're your ally and your enemy at the same time?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think we'll ever find out.
This is a bizarre change.
There Oxide goes again.
Congratulations.
And that
You win
and
a
that
trophy.
moon with Velo's face
If
on
you
it,
hop
which
off
I
of a jump,
never saw
you'll get a
as
boost
what it
when you
actually
land.
is.
The longer you're
Seeing
in the
those
air, the
that loading
larger
screen as
your
a
boost
kid.
will be.
Look
Yeah.
for it again.
You know you have an intergalactic emperor when he just has his face on the moon.
Suppose so.
Oh yeah, right, there are just some courses that are named after songs. Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang.
Who would do something so uncreative?
And then, Thunderstruck was an obvious homage to the AC/DC song. And then Electron Avenue after Electric Avenue by Eddie Grant.
With the... That was a reference? Well, shows how much I know, I guess.
Attack your opponent, not your teammate.
What? They're not my teammate. I don't fucking get this. This is so weird.
Guess who?
Vicarious Visions!
With my card, that can't lose.
This game is... This game is something. I could not tell you what exactly it is, but it's something.
There's just... Oh my god. But it doesn't matter. Like, if you're in first place, you're not getting, like, good items anyway. So, what's the... I don't understand this thing where, like, developers are like, alright, we have to take a game and then innovate on it. And then let's just add a bunch of things that don't make any sense. We didn't put any fucking thought into it.
Danger Time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
Could you imagine if you just bonk your cart into the opponent's cart? It just goes 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh right, on note of fucking Guilty Gear, there's apparently going to be another beta, and they made jumping and air dashes worse, apparently. Why the fuck?
Big shrug, I have no idea.
Oh, this racing makes me
I pray to Christ that that we can get a chance to at least change that once we get our hands on it, the next beta, which is coming out in May.
Delay the game again, why don't we? Anyway.
I have no idea. I don't know what developers are doing, ever.
I mean, if you want to see change, we should see Crash Tag Team Racing, but we know jack shit about that.
I got a better idea, let's not.
Yeah, because it's not good. Because the game, when you start the game, you are dropped into a platformer section instead of racing,
What?
and that's how you unlock a majority of the game's content.
What?
By doing the platforming shit in the hub world and then the races.
Well damn, I didn't know it was that bad, holy shit.
That sounds
And-
terrible.
And most of the gameplay is just you fuse yourself to an opponent's cart and just shoot at your opponent, so it's more of a rail shooter than it is a kart racing game.
That sounds awful.
Also, it plays absolutely nothing like CTR.
Well, apparently, because it doesn't sound like it's a racing game.
Those fucking Aku faces back there, though.
Yeah. Oh my god, Crash, what the fuck?
get
some of those-
electrified, fucker.
Yeah, this game certainly got loading screens.
I also like how an alien planet just has a temple dedicated to a character from a different planet, and it just so happens to be Tiny Tiger.
Yeah, there was, like, no thought put into this game.
I think there's definitely some thought put into it. Like, I like the track layouts, but that's in a different game, not this one.
Attack your opponent, not your team.
Yeah.
So, with between this and and CTR, so in CTR, the game's like class stats, I guess. It was like divided into four. You had like balance, acceleration, turning, and speed. Uh, this game it kind of doesn't. So it just goes for like intermediate, beginner, and advanced. And from what I remember, the like.
No peeking yet.
But then, like on the other hand, from what I remember, the all of the characters that are not the main six actually have like different stats.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I remember. I specifically remember Fake Crash is like the worst stats in the game, and then Velo having like perfect fives. I think. I don't know. It's. This game is such a fucking anomaly.
I mean, the stats also did lie in the original CTR and Nitro Fueled, but not to this extent.
No, yeah, no. Like you don't even see the stats for like Oxide or Entrance or whoever else. It's just like the Team Bandicoot and Cortex characters.
So weird.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like imagine the tracks are like well designed enough, especially if you play them in, you know, the remake, but like they don't make any sense like story-wise, because this whole thing is about like you're like racing on other planets, but I'm guessing there's not a lot of consistency in that regard, especially considering this is a tiny temple.
This was really the only track that kind of had that, like, thing that probably shouldn't be here, but we did it anyways.
Ah.
Oh yeah, right, there's actually shrines of the Komodo Bros in Jungle Boogie, but they're kind of hard to find, and they were removed in the remake.
There was that one like there was that one in the flyover that looked like Komodo Joe.
Now you must face Terra's champion, Kronk.
Frunk.
Oh boy.
Yes.
It's
Ape.
It is a copy of my Rara.
I'm waiting for him to say it.
this whole thing's dumb though. He's just like, your planet is a copy of mine. It's like, how the fuck is that a thing?
They look slow.
Stupid!
Janice, please.
They're from a planet like yours. It's called Earth. I have heard of this planet. It is a copy of my Terra. I will race them and show them who has better planet.
It's just so silly.
Time to get crunked.
That's a really fat Vila face in the background, Jesus.
That's the moon!
Congratulations.
I thought it was like him, like,
While in a
it was like a, what do you call it, like a visage of him just like watching over and smiling in satisfaction at the stupid contest he made.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the moon.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. Seeing it all those years back.
The Crunk apparition.
I'm a kid driving a car, what the fuck? Ah.
Yeah, there
Oh,
it
there's
is.
Komodo Joe.
So in this game, compared to CTR, like, these boss guys, you can't play as them. The
Oh.
gem cups, yeah, the gem cups, they just unlock, like, the other characters for, like, Team Oxide and Team Entrance.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god,
Christ
Crunk!
almighty.
Nice missile, my dude.
Is the item he's dropping unique, or was that one of the other items?
It's
No.
unique to Kron.
Yeah, the bosses in this, they drop unique items, except for, Emperor Velo, who just throws regular stuff from what I remember. He throws those electric orbs, and then if you're in front of him, he shoots missiles at you.
Rude.
Yeah, just like, I heard that Velo and Geary are really painful boss fights.
They are. They fucking are.
Wait, you picked up an item box and it removed your item?
I don't think it did. Must not have been paying it. I must not have been paying attention. I'm not sure. Oh right, yeah. This game's also got those like X crates that give you 3 of one item, and then they did not do that again.
Because it was probably going to be a borked idea in the remake, because fucking 4 warp orbs at once?
Of course.
I mean, they also seem to be in the same place every time, so not like you have to react to where it's going to be, you just memorize where the good item box is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Key makes you champion of Terra. Also opens all world gates on my planet. Visit when you want.
Cool, thanks.
What is this?
You don't want to hear me speak,
From
so.
your world? Thank you. I am sorry. We actually copied your planet.
Somehow.
Yeah. It's alright, buddy.
Ooh. Leave my sight.
Nice.
Nightwolf fatality.
You did
Oh yeah, he just
but
does
you're
that to
nowhere
all of
close
them.
to winning the circuit yet. On to the second world. Baron.
I love how when I was watching these, I had no like context for what these planets were, so I had like literally just no idea what he was saying. So it was just like, did you say Bellend? Like
One
what?
a key.
Baron Wonderworld.
Congratulations. You have activated this world gate. Enter the gate to travel.
Please
to
stop
a
talking,
new
I hate
world
looking at you.
where you will find additional tracks to compete. Good luck.
Aku Aku Pog. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Crash is like, I
What
don't
is-
fucking want to do that.
No, he's probably gonna get a token or a relic.
In
Really
a
don't
CNK challenge,
really don't
the
skim
letters
on anything here.
The letters.
CNK challenge. All right.
Yeah, I don't think there was actually a video of just like doing the bare minimal. Everything's like, you know, you gotta do all the extra shit.
Now we're gonna see the funny letter finding. Because we actually did not see this in the previous one. Because, you know.
Oh, Oh right,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
the clock comes back too,
No peeking
and it does this.
Does this person know where to find the letters? Oh god, he didn't build up enough speed!
This Coco voice is something.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Some other characters I don't recognize in this race, they're all just like green-faced looking goovers.
Zam and Zem, the other Oxide like racers, and they're apparently Oxide's lackeys? Question mark.
So they're just like new people, I guess.
Yeah, they
New
were new
people
too.
exclusive to this game, yeah. And then they got brought back in for the remake, because of course they did.
Of course they did, yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a comic for the remake that kind of like explained the stuff that happened before Oxide like did the shit with Earth. I thought it was pretty neat, and Zem and Zam were there too.
Yeah, Sam and Zem, they were there, but then they don't actually show up in the remake's adventure mode. They're just there. They've always been just there.
Oh, they're probably like cleaning Oxide's house or something.
For all we fucking know, they could have been.
I mean, that probably could have been the explanation, knowing like Naughty Dog or Beanox. Vicarious Visions. Toys for Bob. I'm Coco, I'm standing here.
The further we get into this, the more this series reminds me of the Sonic series.
I can see that, given that Crash Bandicoot was called Sonic's ass game.
You must finish.
Oh, yeah.
You must finish.
Well, that won't be hard.
please, please finish. I can't take it here.
Finish your vegetables.
God, so we get to see every track like 3 or 4 times.
Just about.
Oh boy. That's the Crash Nitro Kart experience. Is drifting like not a thing anymore?
No, you can still
is. This player's just not doing it.
Ah.
Yeah, drifting, power sliding, all that's still there. This player's just not.
Oh, good God.
Good job, idiot.
I'm surprised that this person was even able to clear the CNK challenge.
Right? Got it that time, I guess.
Oh, goodness gracious. We're gonna be here a while. This is gonna be the entire video. I don't actually know if there's like a better one though.
There was a video I saw that was like an hour and 39 minutes. They just did that was just bare minimal.
Oh But does it have cutscenes?
It did, I think.
Well, fuck me. If you can find it again, then we should do that because I'm an idiot. Apologize
We
for that.
found a better video.
That's my fault. I didn't look too hard.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been me finding that Guilty Gear player who had face cam. And also, is this the Japanese?
Meanwhile, oh god, I just realized this is PlayStation. This is like US PlayStation 2. Some of the mugshots look a lot worse.
Mirrored. Polar, what's wrong with your face? It's like mirrored box art.
Yeah.
You know, those fucking mugshots for like Zem and Entrance back there, though, too.
Oxide
Okay, we
is...
finally got some fucking drifting.
Oh, goodness.
I see they're not taking the shortcut.
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
I'll take it considering, like, this players is actually using the, is actually fucking power sliding.
There seems to be some serious rubber banding going on because despite the complete, like, increase in speed, our partner's keeping up with us, and so is everyone else. Look at the minimap, they're just, like, jumping ahead. What the fuck is going on there?
This is what happens when you give a racing game Street Fighter V's rollback.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so
Oh,
this is Baron.
A
which is-
fucking clock in first.
You know what the
Nice.
fuck?
This fucking game.
Yeah.
That also sounded like the Zelda jingle. What the hell?
There's
I imagine it was trying to be more like the last lap jingle in CTR, but yeah, the way it happens there, it kind of just does sound more like that.
So, Baron, I was expecting more desert, but we have snow?
I guess
Ice
like
World, yeah.
yeah, it's like Ice World mixed with heavy
Industrial?
steel, industrial, and also sea life.
Weird. Okay.
Can't fault them for trying with their aesthetic, I guess.
It's definitely out of this world. But... Oh god.
Oh!
Jesus Christ! Why are the loader screens in this one so much worse?
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Oh yeah, right. A problem with the previous video was that the sound was slightly desynced.
Boost gauge will begin.
I was noticing that.
Was it?
When it turns red, hit the boost button to get another.
Oh god,
level
more
power
mouth
boost.
flaps.
3 slide boosts. Make a slide which will give you maximum speed.
Da, 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 da. Oh wait, wrong game.
If only. I mean, this game doesn't look bad, it's just... It looks like what they innovated on is very bizarre.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still just crash racing, but...
Crash racing, but question marks.
Pretty much.
Crash-
Crash
That's the
racing
best way to
were made
describe
by
this.
aliens.
So that's like the main villain of its own game? Fucking
Kind of?
Entrance?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, yes, he kinda is, and then... Cause status quo, I guess. The final boss of his game ends up actually being like Entropy, I think.
It was Entropy. I remember the
Yeah.
gif of him just flopping on the ground from Bandipedia.
Huh. Crash's voice got worse.
Steve
I
Blum.
just,
That's Sub-Zero.
yeah, I would, yeah, I'd just like to remind the audience at home that this was in fact Steve fucking Blum. Oh god, that ice thing went far.
So this game's banana is that ice trap thing?
I, I, yeah, I think this game just has like two bananas. The ice thing and then that electric orb that we saw a couple times in that last video that we had to back out of.
Oh, huh.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there are exclamation point crates which change something in the stage. Like, if you hit that exclamation point crate back in that like half pipe, a giant wrecking ball will roll down the course.
Those exclamation mark crates, they activate like stage hazards.
Did they change the way the TNT crates sound in this series? Because suddenly it's different in this game?
Yes.
Weird.
She Aku, she attacked Crash, not the other way around. What the fuck?
Fucking Oxide is just "Arrgh, I'm sad."
That's the face of the man who was first a boss of his own game, and is just regulated to cannon fodder.
Yeah, he's just there. Oh my god, Coco.
Wow, she just keeps getting worse.
If only Crunch were here, and then he could impress us with how bad of a Mr. T impression he does.
Right.
The horrible
Just-
voice impression period of early 2000s voice acting.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that shit got nixed in remake.
What does
Oh
that
god,
sound?
engine bullet holes got bigger.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! After a boost combo, the boost counter will appear. It will
Oh yeah, this game's got like a
additional
boost counter.
until your car
I noticed. I'm not
turns
really sure what's going on with that other than
with enough practice,
cool factor.
you can maintain
Yeah.
boost speed
The original
for
Crash
entire
Team Racing also had like a boost counter, but like in some versions it was you had to like put in a cheat code to activate it.
Weird.
I think it was standard in the Japanese version, but I could be mistaken.
It probably was.
Because I know that they also had in the Japanese version of the first Crash, when you got Aku Aku, got a Aku Aku pickup, he gave you a hint.
How's the view back there?
Shut up.
So I really like the aesthetic of this course, both here and remake.
I mean, this aesthetic is always good.
Yeah.
It's been amped
2000.
up pretty nicely.
2000 Leagues Under the Sea.
2000 Bandicoots under the sea.
They could have called this course that.
Probably didn't roll off the tongue as well.
Boy.
Good job.
He's like, better look next time. Bitch, there isn't a next time.
The only one I want to hear is Cortex. Everyone else can shut up.
I don't think we will, unfortunately.
Dang. So the hover thing isn't really a gravity
What
thing.
is going on with that missile?
The gravity thing doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. It's not being used too much.
Yeah. Just like remake.
Strange.
I thought that was Entrance for a second.
I mean, that's how they could sound. I would have no clue.
I don't even remember what he sounds like in this game.
Well, there was that one clip earlier. Bet you can't dodge this one. That was him. That one was also Entrance.
Oh, that's what he sounds like. He sounds terrible.
He... I kind of prefer this voice over the one they gave him in Nitro Fueled.
I want my money!
Yeah, that sounds about just... Weird delivery on that line, though. Okay, that is a texture glitch. That, like, boost pad is just, like, chopped in half.
Yeah.
What does
What
that
do you mean by
mean?
that, Coco? What do you mean?
I hate to say it, but that's like a very, like, 90s/2000s, like, we don't know what girls talk like, so this is what girls say. It's like, thanks, idiot.
Girl. Zem's fat fucking chin peeking through that square.
I just keep saying the back of Entrance. I'm like, it's just a fucking egg. Like, what is that?
He's an Eggman.
Oh no.
An
And he
Eggman without the
hypnotizes
master
people.
plan, mind you.
Also, one of his hands is like a clock, but they had to change it so he could hold his steering wheel.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Billy West. I don't know why he has a turret on his head.
They don't really use it in this one, but I know they had him like actually shoot it in like his win animation in Nitro Fueled.
Yep, that's Nash Street Fighter V, everybody. We need to model swap that in Street Fighter V, like, immediately. It'll look terrible, because his, like, limbs aren't long enough for... They have clashing proportions.
You win a trophy.
Oh, I mean, someone did model swap Crunch over Abigail, so never say never.
Oh Jesus.
To better your chances, choose the driver best suited for the track.
I hate Nash.
Oy,
Why
save
don't the
screen.
characters... Why don't the characters look behind him when he does his critical art? It's been, like, 5 years.
I think the only boss character I like in this game is, Norm.
Norm is very interesting.
Yeah, Norm is like, well, I mean, I guess we'll get to him, but, like,
Yeah.
just not expecting that kind of design in this game.
Norm and Emperor Velo are probably my favorites of like the bosses in this one.
Yeah, I'll give Velo that. He's entertaining.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, right. All the obstacles stop because you have to deal with a whole bunch of other horse shit. And I wish that they would just stay stuck in the time trials of the remake, because fuck that Velo ghost.
So yeah, Nash's items, I think they're both just... I think Nash's items are all just essentially been the beakers, but not.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Oh, those audio glitches though. I don't remember this.
The fuck? What?
What? Did he get stuck on a wall back there for a second? Uh,
He said that like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, but I can't understand it.
Now I'm the hunter, that's what he's saying.
Ah,
yeah. Take the...
Eat my wig! Of course they could not get Billy West to reprise his role in the remake. I actually don't think that anybody from this reprised their role in the remake.
Andre Soglazio, I have no idea how to pronounce that name. He's the only guy that reprised his roles in Nitro Fueled. He was, Zem and Big Norm.
oh, hell
Nice.
Yeah. Got that going for us.
There was like, I forget if I mentioned this in the last video. There's like this weird era where like big name actors, like even like actors or voice actors, were like getting into games, and then I felt like that kind of died out a little bit.
Kinda, yeah.
The Aladdin effect, kind of.
Also, that last lab, that player just deliberately drove into the fucking blade. Like, come on.
Not a lot of
Sorry.
running going on here.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get right the fuck on that when we get to Geary.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello there. Do you think I could get my key back?
You lost, buddy.
I don't care!
I hate this guy.
I hacked his brain and put him to sleep. It looked like he needed some, the poor shark thingy.
Oh yeah, this is also during the era where
That's a first.
people still didn't entirely know how computers work yet.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say the era where people didn't know that sharks actually sleep.
I guess that too.
Yeah, because people always assumed that sharks had to keep moving in order to get water and oxygen through their gills, or else they would die, which isn't true.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
I don't remember sharks having sleep.
Oh no.
Okay, so the theming of this next planet is also weird, where it's just time, I guess.
Ah.
But there's a lot of other weird shit going on.
Yeah.
It's also like a desert? With a, road?
They really stressed the definition, basically.
And worms. Worms did not reappear in the remake. Fortunately.
Yeah, the first two tracks emphasize time, and then there's just Thunderstruck, which is yeah.
It looks fucking cool, but no clucks.
No, yeah, no.
This is an aesthetic. All right.
Oh, hey, there's Cortex.
There's a Cortex line. Ooh.
Did he stop being Clancy Brown?
Yeah. This was
Yeah,
his
this
last
was-
game.
Yeah, this was the last game Clancy Brown was Cortex.
Oh, okay, so he still is now, but as
Yeah.
in this game.
And
Yeah.
then Twinsanity happened, although, I forgot the name of the dude.
Lex Lang.
Yeah, Lex Lang. He still does a really good job as Cortex.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard it. It's good.
Alright, I think Clancy Brown was also still Uka Uka in this.
Probably. Yeah.
I completely blanked out. Isn't Clancy Brown Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I'm forgetting the name of the dude from the Venture Bros that made me watch the Venture Bros. The dude with the red skull.
I know who you're referring to. I think it's like I know who you're referring to, but the name also escaped me. Shit.
Because that dude has range, but it sucks that
Red
he is...
Red
probably-
Death, Red Death, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Red Death. That dude has some range, but it sucks that, for the most part, he's just magnetized to Mr. Krabs.
I like the giant clock there, although it looks like a pain in the ass to drive on. At the very least, this guy's having trouble with it.
Can you feel it?
I thought he was going to run into it.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking laugh if he just drove into his own item.
I only do that if I know that I'm winning.
Damn.
Like, when it's the last lap and I'm about to finish, that's what I meant.
The
Not like
pop-off.
I hit myself with a crate and...
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Remake completely got rid of all the anti-grav mechanics and adjusted the courses to be as faithful as they can without it, as opposed to just being like,
Yeah, like that giant clock back there, that became a cathedral area in Nitro Fueled.
it's like you go
remember right.
inside the clock tower as opposed to ride on it.
Yeah.
Certainly an interesting level design.
Yeah?
What is that noise?
I think that's Coco. She just makes noise.
She just goes, huh? Huh? Huh?
Congratulations. The boost gauge will only boost your cart if it's in the red zone. Once the boost
If you
gauge
haven't
is
figured that out by
full,
now, what
it
the
will
fuck?
expire. Remember,
How did you get here in the first place? Are you that other player? I feel so mean.
Cool. Fuck? Alright, bye!
Let me get a look at you, Crash. You're such a handsome boy. If only I had hands so I could pet you.
He just came to say, well, fuck.
I'm weirdly reminded that, like, Aku Aku just berates you if you forget to get a crystal and warped.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who?
Well, you did have to do that. There's, like, just the crystal in the middle of the level. You just have to pick it up.
Yeah, and if you, like, avoid it and complete the level, then he's like, you need to pick this up. This is a crystal.
I guess I might as well mention it. That was another thing in, another game I was revisiting, Gex in the PS1, the first one, where, like, you have to get, like, a remote to activate the next level, and it's just, like, it's right there, but for some reason they make you pick up an item instead of just giving you another level whenever you beat one. It's just so weird. Oh, wait, no, but in, when Crashy was at the end of the level, wasn't it, or was it something else?
It depends on the level, I think, for crystals, at least.
Oh, right, yeah. It's still weird. Everybody was writing off of that whole, like, oh, Mario 64 made you collect stars, so we gotta make you collect something too. Can't just be linear levels.
In Gex or Crash?
Probably both.
Yeah, probably.
Because it felt like a thing, like it was just like everyone was doing for no real reason.
Yeah, because the first Crash only had gems, and I think those were, like, quote-unquote optional unless you wanted 100%.
Right, yeah.
I'm too used to the remake. Like, admittedly, this is, like, one of the tracks where I'm like, I think the remake is much better than the original.
I mean, this seems neat enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of aesthetics, I mean. And I forgot that this is named after a Clockwork Orange. You know, that movie for kids that'll get that reference.
That movie that apparently has a background cameo in the new Space Jam or whatever the fuck.
Jesus Christ.
The dude who pogged while the Prime Minister of Britain fed him in his hospital bed. I just remember seeing, like, the last act of that movie, fortunately. And fucking main character just pogged when he was eating his food. His eggy wegs and his steaky wakes.
Now, granted, I've not seen the movie myself, but I don't think that was what was happening there.
I definitely think that was what was happening there.
Oh yeah, Oxide just has a cane and a top hat in his podiums in this.
What?
He's old.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
That unicycling accident really did a number on him.
I lower you onto the track. Press the gas button to fill the gauge.
Step on the gas.
Red zone when your cart lands. You'll get
Do you know why we stopped the car again? No.
Rinse me, rinse me, rinse me.
Oh yes. Here's old Thunderstruck Thunder.
Caramba, I hate it when there's a lot of hair on the floor. Here, I'll go clean up.
I hate when there's a lot of Thunderstruck.
Get in the back of Thunder's truck.
It's killer time!
Okay, that I don't know who that voice is.
Probably the idiot in first.
No. That is Sam, and he does not actually speak. He just makes a bunch of animal noises.
It wasn't Oxide, was it?
Maybe?
Now that now that you think about it, it might have been Oxide.
He said
Or,
don't attack your
wait.
teammates. I don't know. Did we even have an item to hit her with?
They threw that missile.
That was Tinko Tile, what the fuck?
Oh,
Ah.
oh right, yeah, I forgot they made Dingo Dial more aggressively Aussie in this.
Yeah, just like what Mortal Kombat did to Kano.
I guess?
It's aggressively Australian to piss.
Say the line, Arpa.
Please don't.
I'm not in a crash.
No fair. It's great, Coco. You're on my team, right?
Where's Crunch Bandicoot? I'm tired of seeing you.
Never.
Velo, your tournament sucks.
He's like, Rule 1, there are no rules. Rule 2, you must work in teams.
Rule 3, there is no Crunch Bandicoot.
Rule 4, friendly fire is on.
If friendly fire was on, that meant we could hit Coco.
I mean, apparently you can.
I mean, you can, but only Aku Aku is just like, don't hurt your friends. Even though that you have to get into first place to win.
Crush, I will kill you.
And then there are just those giant Velo statues with hammers. They changed those to giant stone norms in the remake. Like, small norm, not big norm.
Oh yeah, they did.
Or, like, small, like, big, small norms, not big, big norms.
Jesus Christ.
Bigger Norm.
Medium norm.
I named my Mr. Rhyme that back when I was playing Pokemon Shield.
Excellent.
Medium Norm. Nice.
What is the aesthetic of this stage other than green and rain?
Reject Spyro
Lightning.
State. Oh, there's a clock tower! You just barely see it.
Oh, pff. Well, alright then.
So, when I had him say, where do you get off calling me a clock, that was actually fairly appropriate?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Didn't even
Okay.
fucking realize that. Yeah, wow.
The remake has, like, makes this stage look a lot better.
It's like interesting, it's just I can't really identify what it's supposed to be other than just stuff.
It certainly is a whole bunch of ideas put into one.
Why does she do that?
With your 9 trophies, you have earned the right to face Phenomena's champion,
Nash.
Norm.
Normsh.
Oh, now they do that.
Yeah.
Don't
The fuck?
let Norm's size fool you. He's a demon on the racetrack. No! You are racing today. Now do it!
And here he comes.
I don't get where this idea came from, but it is, like, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, a race! Count me in! I don't want to hear it. The deal was that you race in return for me wearing this dumb getup.
They don't stand a chance.
I love that dude so much.
The boys. What?
Okay.
All right,
I
that
thought
was
the
a
video was
pause.
stuck.
Crash really wanted a good look at him.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
A part of me wants to think that they came up with Norm being two different people to try and do what Naughty Dog was trying to do with the Komodo Bros, or at least probably what they thought they wanted to do. With like
I could
a
see that.
2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, there's like a weird like team-up mechanic in this game that feels like it was like kind of half-baked, and maybe this is a result of like something else they were thinking of.
Might have been.
Oh yeah, right. Small Norm just drives with one hand in this one, but he has to hold both hands on the steering wheel given the amount of customization options you can have in the remake.
Also about this, Big Norm actually. All right, yeah. So this is the Norm's item, the bubbles.
Oh.
And the squares.
Yeah, and the cubes. Right. So what I was saying, Big Norm actually does have like a position icon in this, but it's not actually used in game.
Strange.
Probably, I guess, because like he's not considered. Probably because Big Norm isn't actually considered like another racer, I guess. Like the Small Norm is the entity.
Huh. Probably
It's
worth considering
weird.
it.
Yeah, it's weird to think about, like, is Big Norm like a separate consciousness from Small Norm? Or are they like the same person? Is it like a Diavolo and Doppio kind of thing?
I don't think we can ever know that.
Yeah, we have to ask Vicarious Visions themselves, but they will probably answer, haha, mime funny.
You're a mime.
Oh yeah, right. This course was going to be called Out of Mime, but
They were like, oh,
Guess
we
they
gave
just
away the
changed
game.
that at some point.
All the players are gonna be like, why the fuck is it called that? And you race this guy, you're like, ow.
I was like, where are the mimes? Where's the ropes? Where? Put it.
Also, another funny technical thing that I found out about this somewhere down the line. So yeah, Small Norm is the one that's mute, but like if you manage to like hack the game to be able to control Small Norm, like the Big Norm lines are actually attached to Small Norm.
He kind of does have voice lines in the remake, but he just whistles instead, which apparently isn't breaking pantomime laws. Did I just really say pantomime laws? Like mimes have like a law book?
The mime code of conduct.
The mime Geneva Conventions?
I mean, that makes sense because whistling is just like wind.
Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make sound effects, you just can't say words.
Yeah, it's like it's like a nice touch that they gave Small Norman that, because yeah, I imagine it would have been kind of weird playing a character that's an actual character and they're just mute, you know?
Yeah.
What about my boy Iron Checkpoint Crate?
Well, I mean, that was long after the fact.
You know, you did good out there. You got a real shot at winning this thing. Because you work together.
Both of you make a good team, too.
He's just surprisingly nice.
Come over here and make nice.
Yeah, I like that. It has like a little bit of depth to a character in a spin-off title that won't appear until a remake.
Norm, get over here.
No!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Suck
shit.
my dick. I had to. At some point.
Perhaps I need new ways to motivate you. Like taking your books away.
What even, like, was that?
The sound that I used?
Yeah.
That's the first few seconds of a country song.
Oh.
What country song is that?
It's a Brooks and Dunn song. It just says the lyrics, I saw the light.
Well,
Oh.
one a key.
More like, saw the light.
The second time I use it, I just like warp the hell out of it. It's just,
Right, yeah.
It's just funny because the song just starts off like right into it. So like if I actually gave you a link to it, you'd hear the first few seconds and you'd probably get it. So I can probably guess what this aesthetic is. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it. In most cases.
The future stages are probably some of the better ones in Warped, aesthetically. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Is he gonna punch her? They're teammates. So, I assume, is there local multiplayer? I have to ask that first, do you know?
Yes.
Yes.
So, if you, like, are playing local multiplayer, is it, like, you being on a team dependent on what characters you choose?
There is a mode like that, if I remember. And then there's just like a general, like, there's just like a general multiplayer mode where it's, you know, the standard
Free-for-all.
free-for-all. Yeah.
That's good. So I was kind of worried this game almost seemed like one of those, like, weird archaic things, like they would do something like that.
Ugh.
But, you know, if there's
Thankfully they didn't.
This is the thing I don't really like about, like, the soundtracks of certain Crash games, is, like, you've got this aesthetic, and it just has, like, the always, like, the xylophone, or just the weird kind of, like, jungle zone. Yeah. It sounds like the kind of jungle aesthetic for the music, but it's, like, in the future, or in, like, a really heavy
And
industrial
that's why
place.
Reaper's theme sounds like a Crash Bandicoot song.
I don't know why I blanked. I really thought you meant Reaper from Overwatch.
I would not be talking about Overwatch in a positive light.
Yeah, but imagine if that character had a Crash Bandicoot track as their theme. That would instantly add, like, way more depth than Blizzard would ever put into him.
Yeah, like, Big Norm is a deeper character than any character from Overwatch.
Oh, no, that's a
It's
fact.
true.
It's so weird that they're not playable. Like, they already did that in the first game, so why... Nah, whatever.
I mean, you would have to wait, like, a decade or two to play them.
Oh, now I understand why you want to play Remake. For Big Norm.
But everybody else
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
true.
I want to play as Coco! I was like, I want Rillaroo! I want Rillaroo!
You know, it's funny you say that, but like even after fixed Rillaroo, there's hardly any fucking Rillaroos I've seen in matchmaking. So, oops.
That's why it's like, they didn't want him back because they liked him. They wanted him back because it was like, oh, you know, it'll make things complete. No one actually wanted to play him.
Rillaroo is to Rillaroo is to Crash Bandicoot what the fucking Shaggy Rogers shit was to Mortal Kombat. Nobody actually wanted him. They just wanted a meme.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Shaggy Rogers and Dragon Ball, like all of those memes and fucking...
Same thing at this point, really.
I also thought you were saying Melina in Mortal Kombat, because everybody wanted Melina, but I'm
Well,
probably sure that...
Everyone just thinks Melina's hot, so that's why they want her.
Yeah, and you're saying that Rillaroo isn't...
Not until they fixed him.
Yeah. Until they fucking circumcised him.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Horrifying.
You win a trophy.
Speaking of horrifying, more mouth flaps. Yeah, nice of him to give us the hint about the TNT crates like this late into the game.
Yeah, it's weird to put tutorialization there. Like, it's like a loading screen hint, but not on the loading screen.
They didn't quite figure that out yet.
No, they use their loading screen time to put in this. Oh, there's Entropy. He's apparently in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, same unlock method as before. Gotta beat all his ghosts.
He was a pushover in Remake, now that I look back.
A little bit, yeah. All the like fucking Nitro Kart ghosts in all the Nitro Kart ghosts in Nitro Fueled were piss easy because yeah, no, Nitro Fueled is just a way faster game than this.
Yeah.
Nitro Fueled actually had reserves unlike this.
I'm so close. You can taste it.
Okay.
He says that line in the Remake.
Great.
He also just has a line where he's just fucking burping for like 3 seconds.
Great.
Well, this player knows how to power slide, but he's sure as shit not taking any of the shortcuts.
You know what? I love them for not making a 4-hour video.
Yeah. Steve Blum. Sub-Zero.
Oh, we didn't get to hear him in the Dead Rising watch, so here he is. That's Crash Bandicoot.
He was in Dead Rising?
He played 2 characters in Dead Rising, and for some reason in the long play we watched, one of them got cut.
Aw, that sucks.
This is the voice instead of Cliff Hudson. It's, you know, instead of the guy going, "Name a rank soldier," it's just this fucking voice.
Hee booyah!
Thanks.
Damn, dude, take the shortcut.
Hitting a lot of walls here.
Alright, so somebody just had to call me, and I didn't notice that that was the second lap. I was almost about to say, are we seriously gonna have to retry this?
Oh.
I don't think this player would have to retry. The previous player, probably.
Yeah,
It's not
considering
the
it was
Guilty Gear
almost
player.
5
Nothing will
hours.
be as bad as that.
Ugh.
Face cam says nothing. Doesn't even, you know.
Yeah, none of the long plays we've seen, even the one we just like left, was as bad as that.
Yeah, I would say that's that fucking like Time Splitters 1 long play where they may or may not have been using external cheats. That was better than that Guilty Gear one, I take it.
No, that was the most bizarre one we've done actually.
The Darkstalkers one where somebody used cheats.
Oh God! Well, there was also Metal Slug 7, I think, was just like using a bunch of weird cheats. Me and Arpak got some bad luck with that.
Oof.
The Street Fighter 3 ones where I think the dude was doing a TAS.
I mean, that's not bad. It's just odd.
Yeah, but every time it's like Ryu parries, sure you can.
It's kind of
I'm the
ridiculous.
best.
Oh, if it works, I guess.
Win a trophy. To make tight turns, brake slide by holding down the brake button while turning hard in the direction you want to go.
Thanks.
Great.
Whoopee!
Yeah, this
What?
hub map I remember being a little confusing.
Why was there just a cactus?
Where did you see that?
Like, in the other exit.
It's out of
That
time.
might have been the Phenomena portal. Good loading screen.
This course looks way different in the remake. They just went ham redesigning the whole thing, but it's still as long.
This is the one that I remember hearing and just being like, why does something that looks like this have just like the same kind of jungle music aesthetic with like those drums? And I don't know, it's so weird.
They definitely try to make it sound a lot more techno-y in the remake, but it still has the xylophone, because that's a Crash Bandicoot standard, xylophone.
The remake version of this song also sounds way too off-key for me to actually not have the legacy music option off.
It's weird. Because man, like, Warped had some pretty good music. So did
It did.
So did Bash. CTR's kind of just rolled right off, but it's weird. So there's tag team racing, and then the remake. Is that it? For
Yeah,
Yes.
So
and a whole bunch of other...
Not counting all of those weird mobile games.
right,
Yeah.
like Crash Nitro Kart 2, Crash Nitro Kart 3D, Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2, which is a completely different game.
I was just about to say it was fucking yeah.
It's like they redesigned Ripperoo and he looked like an actual kangaroo with boxing gloves.
just a weird series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that this is weirder than Sonic?
No. I don't think
Yeah.
they've had a Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who would that even belong to? Like Crunch?
I guess so.
I don't think they've had a Shadow the Hedgehog the video game.
That's what I mean, yeah. Just... They didn't have a... Well, they might have had a Sonic 06, but nah, not quite to that extent.
No, I don't think so.
They had a weird slump, but, like...
Nothing got as bad as that.
Yeah... They do both have a lot of racing games that I keep forgetting about. There's, like, Sega Sonic Racing, and then, like, Sonic Riders.
Oh, I honestly wouldn't mind doing a Sonic Riders one
I'd
with
be down for that.
T. 'Cause that's a Sonic game I definitely have like played in my childhood. At least the first.
I think, yeah, my cousin rented the first, and I played it with him. It was interesting. Like, it was not bad. But
Yeah, definitely.
just another version of Sonic where they're just, like, doing wildly different things, and it's just like, what in the world? I mean, it's okay, but, like, damn, Sonic.
Yeah.
It came out around the same time as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Damn, Sonic, you live like this?
That wasn't GameCube, was it?
It was.
It was GameCube.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Riders was like early 2006, so yeah, GameCube was still a thing.
I don't know why I thought that was a Wii thing. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a sequel that is.
Yeah,
The
the
sequel
sequel
did
Zero
come out
Gravity
on
was on
Wii.
Wii.
Zero Gravity.
Zero Gravity.
Speaking of gravity gimmicks.
Oh, I love the feeling of the wind in my teeth.
Look! Oh god, the seam in Cortex's hair!
So you know, very
The
few
semen.
racers have ever won all 12.
Get out of here.
Coco's mouth does not look right.
But now they must face my finest
Yes, this motherfucker.
the pinnacle of
The bane of my existence, playing this as a youngin'.
Perfection in motion. I will demolish it. Oh, what a mess. Can't have that then, can we? Now, where was I?
He's C-3PO, but he will kill you if you make your house slightly dirty.
Great.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
I know. You're late to the party, I
Wampa
hope.
fruit will make your cart faster. Collect 10 Wampa fruit to juice up your cart and make your power-ups.
I know you've nearly won the tournament, but do you know basic mechanics?
Just in case. Also,
Just in case you
don't
had
hurt your
amnesia.
friends.
If you had amnesia for the past few seconds, I'm here to remind you about how to play the game. You press the B button to accelerate.
Oh yeah, by the way, don't hurt your friends.
I actually kind of like Geary's face in this one more than Remake. It just looks so much more menacing.
Oh, pff,
Oh.
I forgot he's got those fucking, like, cleaner things accompanying him in this boss race.
Oh, the boost is pretty subtle. That's probably why I thought that somebody lost their power-up earlier, because it just doesn't really stand out much.
Vacuum dust.
What is...
Now I must demolish you! Oh, Margaret, that grimy earthling is winning!
Oh god, it's just all of this.
Oh god.
And it begins.
Oh, the little minions could get hit by the TNT? Huh.
Apparently so.
What?
He doesn't look like he's doing anything too annoying. What the hell?
It's those like, yeah, it's those like cleaner things he throws at you that like kind of track you.
Ah.
Oh god, reverse homing things.
I'm glad he's doing it infrequently.
Yeah, like that.
I thought that was like a Donkey Kong barrel. Like Donkey Kong the arcade game.
Geary can throw a barrel, but Donkey Kong can't in Smash Brothers. What the fuck? I'm the Duke Orcs, and this is why Donkey Kong needs to get remade.
Geary for Smash Brothers.
Yeah, and all of his moves are like references, and he has to like reach to find like every reference, and he won't even list things like normals.
That's honestly, that is kind of why I am dismissive of people saying that Crash should be in Smash Brothers, because I'm like, I just kind of forgot he had a million games.
Why try? Machines will always win!
I mean, there's a lot that you could probably pull out of for Crash in a hypothetical Smash Brothers setting.
I just want Smash to have good fucking netcode. I don't care about characters anymore.
Well, I mean,
I just want it to be not fucking miserable to play.
I mean, good luck with that. I like the I forgot to post that. There was a VinHub article that I you know, sort of love looking at their stupid shit. One of them was like, oh, Super Mario Party updated with an online update, which could possibly spell better netcode for Smash Brothers. It's like,
Oh,
fucking
Christ, no!
Christ almighty. They will look for fucking any excuse to be like, what about Smash Brothers?
It's like, oh, this game got updated like almost 2 or 3 years after the fact. Smash though? Smash though?
Did they add rollback to fucking Mario Party, or...?
What? Huh.
Fucking... I'm at least glad that we've gone a Battle Craze cast without somebody saying, that's it, no Smash. I mean, we're gonna have rollback, but Smash probably won't.
My key! How did I lose? I know Techni like the back of my hand! It's dirty! This whole place is filthy!
It's also dirty to the point of making the cutscene flicker, I guess.
I hate this guy. Gary, stop with this shenanigan. It's not funny.
Failed me!
It's not fucking funny!
Punishment. You must clean the trophy podium. And when you're done with that, you will clean the entire Colosseum.
And then you would clean my ass.
Now have all 4 champion keys. And with these,
Then you
now
can help me
challenge
pee
the
in the
most
morning.
accomplished racer
Jeez.
in the entire galaxy. Me.
Whoa.
I never lose.
I didn't call him Emperor of the 37th.
Ruler of this ruler.
Well done. You've won a key.
Well, I just now noticed how, like, stilted that line delivery sounded.
So it was where that door was like entirely 2D. Why is Entropy here again?
Oh!
Because they could.
Ganondorf.
Gag.
Jesus Christ.
It seems that I did not give you enough credit, yes? I won't make that mistake again. You savages will learn fear, just as millions have before you.
Good old Steve Blum.
Yeah.
This is an image.
This is a course.
Also, you'll notice Velo's got purple hair in game, but orange in the cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
They even like for the last Grand Prix season they did for like Nitro Fuel, they even like referenced that, like in the cutscene for that season, his hair's orange, but then it's just purple in game, like
Wow.
this.
Yeah?
Give them credit, they were like big on deep cuts in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people probably like lost their shit and then they never played Velo.
Except for me.
Yeah, and me. It's just like, no, I'm gonna play Crash this season. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Crash Bandicoot.
What the fuck?
Just launch that sideways.
Yeah, I know Velo was kind of a motherfucker with his items, but I've never seen him do that before.
I am going to 360 no scope, you savages.
Suck
Yup,
my dick.
that one is going in my cringe compilation.
God almighty.
Oh yeah, right. This course doesn't have a map.
Oh yeah.
Like Yoshi's. What was that N64 course? Yoshi's Valley?
Yoshi Valley, I think.
Yeah. Or Yoshi Valley did have a map, but it just didn't tell you where you were on it.
It
But
just
here
it
it's
didn't
like,
tell you your position, I think.
yeah.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Wow, Velo, you're a dick.
So this one just replaced it with the speedometer?
Yeah.
Which is a 3D object for some reason.
Oh god, it is.
And so's the place number.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
remember
also
that being
3D.
a thing in Wrath of Cortex where they just made HUD elements 3D for no reason.
New technology.
Dude's got a hell of a lead on us.
Yeah.
How's Crash gonna get out of this one?
He's gonna crash Velo's Bandicoot. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Or one of his minions. Minions!
I can't tell. The
soundtrack in this game is something.
Yeah.
I really like this theme, though.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, there he is. And there he goes.
Bye, Vila.
Kind of a shame that we're like not ahead of him or near him because he says shit like, "Does your mother tie your shoes as well?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think of more lines from the YTP, but I think we've put all of them by now.
Yeah,
I don't think we're Kansas.
at least concerning the CNK stuff.
How we're gonna win this?
I skimmed ahead and
He
they
took that shortcut. He only takes that shortcut now. Oh, there's the line.
Wow.
better late than never, I guess.
Oh, for God's sake.
But yeah, like I skimmed through like the timeline thing YouTube has, and he just barely fucking manages to do it.
I mean, a close shave better than like losing and then continuing, making a long play even longer.
Yeah.
Finally, some competition.
Finally, some cook. Oh, there he is.
Congratulations! You've earned a cutscene.
Congratulations. You have won the Galaxy Circuits. And you put on quite a show. Am I right, everyone?
You've earned 9 trophies.
You are now free to go.
Great! Send us home!
What? You mean Earth? But now I have to destroy Earth. Since you no longer want to race. You can't go back there. I thought I was pretty clear about that.
That's not fair!
What do you mean? You're free to go.
We're not going anywhere. We'll keep racing if that's what it takes.
A rematch?
Reverse psychology.
But there are rules to follow. You
Are there rules? Because it sounds like you're making shit up, buddy.
can race for the fate of your Earth.
And that's the game if you didn't collect all of apparently Velo's time relics.
If you didn't get all his shit. And the real ending.
Please don't get angry. Your suit is leaking, sire.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
I mean, I remember, but like, what is it leaking? That sounds gross.
Emperor Velo was a robot?
They just don't make them like they used to.
That's my character trait.
Is that the
Velo, you tiny man.
It was really weird seeing all the cutscenes back to back because, like, the I guess like Cortex team have mostly similar cutscenes with like repeated footage,
And all the power that comes
but then they just mod in the other characters.
Yes, with the and with like the Geary cutscene, it was like the same gag but tiny.
Tiny. Planet Bandicoot.
It's like Planet Hulk, but orange.
Yeah, you did nothing nice for us, so have this back.
Animation's hard.
No budget to lip sync crunch. I almost called him crunk.
I call him Crunt.
Yeah.
Crun.
So yeah, that's C and K. At least one
It
half of it.
is
We're
a
not going to do
video
the other
game.
half because it's just similar.
Yeah.
That is a weird game.